Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tech Stack channel. So today we are trying to do one more experiment. This is a one kind of experiment. So when you check here, I have this bunch of inputs which is around 1000 Excel files are there. So I will open one of the sample bank details. So when you check here, I have this two rows of data are available and 5 columns data are available. Okay, when you check here, I don't want to this the first column header, and I want to just export this data. I want to match whatever the row do. So when I open all the files having the one line out of rows and total right now when you check here, I have this 1000 files are there. So these 1000 files, I want to merge it in the one master file. Okay, when you say this merging file, it's a very normal thing why you are doing this video means here the one concept I'm explaining the things. So when you see this one, you will get understand what I am trying to explore. Okay, and okay, we'll back to this studio and we'll try to do what are the things are done. Okay, now I'm trying to do here the concept is how we can reduce the time and how we can do the automation with very efficient to work. So this is a concept. Okay, so if you want to read that Excel files in a files, so in a particular folder, I want to use this for each. So just drag and drop this for each files in folder, and my file path, which is nothing but as effective read rate, and files are available in the input. Okay, so each and every time it will come one input and it will edit. And next, what I want to do, I want to read range workbook activities. So I want to read range workbook activities for the two files. So one file which is called the master file. So the master file which is available on the output, and here my sheet name which we call the sheet one. Okay, and declaring one variable which we call master data table. Master data table. Okay, and here I'm reading the, with headers as well. That's it, fine, let it be. And the next I'm using this one more thing, read range activity. So this read range workbook I'm using for this read this files. Okay, so here my file name is nothing but as a current file dot to string. Okay, and the sheet name again, it's a sheet one. So when you say here, these files, these are all the very standard. This is a one kind of bank department data. And now I'm storing this into the one data table, which we called temp data table. Okay, now two things is done. So once this is done, I want to update this data to the my master file. Okay, for that, I will take this write range workbook. Write range workbook. Okay, having spelling mistake. Okay, write range workbook. I will put here, and here my file path again. This is my file path, same thing, and my sheet name is a sheet one, and my output is nothing but as a temp data. Okay, and here I don't want to add this headers, so nothing is required, and I want to change here one thing. So every time I want to update on the column A. Okay, just update this column A plus, and I want to get this last row of this one. So for that, I'm taking this master data table dot rows dot count. Okay, and everyone aware of this. So we are getting this index is nothing but as a 0. It will start from the 0. So I want to update this on the +1. So when you go with +1, so A1 it will come, but I want to update on the A2. Already in the A1 cell having the data. Okay, just update this and convert this entire into the string. So then only we can able to update and we can concatenate. So dot to string. Now it's resolved. Okay, I will go this master file one more time and I will check is there any data is available or not. This is my master file, and when you check this, I don't have any data. I'm removing, and my file size within as nothing but as a 9 KB, and we'll run this automation. How much time it will take to this one? Okay, when you say when I run this will taking around 1 minute to 2 minutes in between. Now we'll see how much time it will take this one. Okay, now why we want to do these things means, for example, the same automation when I deployed in the VDA. Okay, it will right now it's take around 1 minute. And when I go in VDA, it will take around 1 minute, not take on 1 minute. It will take minimum to minimum 3 to 5 minutes in between because the VDAs are very slow, and they are getting this low space, low RAM, all the stuff is little bit low. Okay, and one more thing, what we want to see now. So when you say today I have this 1,000 files are available, tomorrow it might be increased to 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, up to 1 lakh. So when you say minimum is a 1,000 and maximum is a 50 to 1 lakh, in between, it might be the in between. So when you say that much time for your, for example, when you say 100 files, sorry, 1,000 files, it will take in 1 minute. Just assume that 1 lakh, how much time take? It will take around 1 hour to 2 hours in between. For merging, I mean, for what you say, for merging these files, it will take a 1 hour. It's a lot of bunch of time it's consuming. Na? So next, after this, we try to explore how we can reduce this time stuff. First of all, just run this output and we'll check how much time it will got taken here. Okay, we have to wait another couple of seconds to complete this automation, and we'll just wait this one. Okay, now it's got completed and it will take around 1 minute 37 seconds. So this I run in my local machine. So that's why it's take 1 minute 37. When you go with this VDS, it will take around more than that time only. So as of now, just as that, we have this 1 minute 37 seconds. And when I check here, I got this all the data around 1,000 rows are available. Okay, just I'm removing this one. Okay, I want to go with the next solution. So this is a normal thing. Basically normal. This is a very normal thing which you approach the each and everyone. So this is a very normal thing. Okay, now when you observe here, it will take 1 minute 37 seconds. Okay, how we can reduce that 1 minute 37 seconds to some around seconds? How we can do? So what is the efficient things there? So for that, this is a solution to, I'm building one data table, build table. So just drag and drop build table, and I'm updating this headers. So when you say right now, I have this all headers are very standard. Okay, I'm updating these headers. Let me open this master file, and this is my header. And data type, I'm taking this as an object. So when I running this one, so both are not matching. When I give this string here, it's not matching. So that's why I'm going this object. So for the master file and the whatever you are getting, this input files also having this object only. And the next next column is something that is account number. So just update this account. It's not copied properly. Account number, and the data type is object. Just click on that. Okay, and the next column 3 is something that is a bank name, and data type is again object itself, and IFSC code. So this is also to be data type as object, and the final column which we call the branch name. This is also related to the object itself. Okay, now I have created all the columns which I require, and just click on this OK. If you want, I will remove this. Okay, I just click on this OK, and here making this data table name as this master data table. That's it. Next, I don't want this read range workbook. Actually, if you want, delete or else let it be. I'm deleting. I mean, I make it as a comment. And the next, what is it? So I'm reading this data. This is fine. I don't want to do anything. So writing write range workbook, I will just keep it as outside. So this means I will use this next purpose. Okay, it got in this error. Okay. Anyway, we'll check that as well. Okay, now I got this data. So what I will use this one? I will use this merge data table. That's it. So when you use this merge data table, we can see what the magic here. So here, what is my source? My source is nothing but as a temp data table, and my destination, which is nothing but as a master. Okay, master data table. And here I want to update this as a master data table. That's it. I just going to checking this master file. There is no data, and closing this file again and running this automation. Now we'll see how much time it will take. It will take really again 1 minute or 2 minutes, or how, what is it? Merge data table. So object references instance merge data table. It's not for me. Okay, one second. What it's happened? Let me check this. Is there anything I missed? So account holder, all are having this object itself. And the next, so this is my source tempo data table. Okay, tempo data table, and the merge data table. This is my destination, is my master. I want to store the data there, and the source is tempo data table. So everything is looks good. Is there any Excel files are open? We'll just kill these Excel files. There is nothing Excel files also. Okay, just we are rerunning this automation again, and we'll check whether if I think it should not throw that error. Okay, merge data table reference is not set inside of an object. Merge data table, everything is substitute only. References not set of an instance of an object. 1 second. Okay, I got one idea. So let me check. Okay, why variables are not showing here? Okay, this master table which is in the inside of this one, just change this scope to sequence. So because of that, it got error. Okay, now we'll back to that. It will work now. So sorry that my bad. I not checked that variable. Okay, now we'll check how much time it will take. Okay, now it's completed. And when you check this, it taken only the 9 seconds. When you say this, it got reduced almost 90% of the work. So when you see here, only the efficiency of this code. So normal things, when you say developer, they can't do the stuff, but they want to understand the concept and how they can reduce the time. So like this, we need to reduce the time. So I will go this output and I will check this output. Okay, anyway, from this here, it got taken, and why it came from here means when you check here, it got changed. Okay, that is a small thing. That's fine, no issues. Okay, when you check here now, so it got around reduced almost 90% of the stuff. So it's a thing now. So we need to understand that how we can build this efficiency of this part. So this is one thing we need to understand that. And after this, one more thing you might be got that out. So right now, if you say 1,000 files, it takes 7 seconds. When you say this 10,000 files or might be the some other 1 lakh files. So then only again it will take a lot of consuming the time. At the time, what we wanted, so we have another solution, not from the UiPath, so it's from the Python. So when you check there, I have this 1,000, 1 lakh files or whatever it may be. So there we can divide it to the paralleling process. So there have the processing are there. For example, when I say 1 lakh, I will segregate it each to, I will create 10 processes. So it will take one by files to the each 10. For example, when you say 10 or then at a time, it created the, I mean, at a time, it will gather the 10 data files. So this is a one concept which is available in the Python. So because it's a something different, it's a language, not dependent everything. So that's why we have this some features are there. So we'll try to export that as well in future. I hope you understand how we can tackle the things. Efficiency of this code. So this is one important thing I want to share that. So not only this concept, when you go each and every concept, we have this some which you call efficiency of the code. So normally we are developing the automation, it's fine, but we need to check this how much time we can reduce. So once everything is done, so we can revisit that code. And for example, if you say something you are using there, instead of that, you can try with another logic. So these and all things, how we can get to know means once you practice, you should have to practice, then only you will understand the concept, and then only will get these ideas on that how we can reduce, and a lot of the stuff is there. So this is one of the just a sample thing I showed here.